go over 3 different chords. We're going to go over an E, G, and an A. The E part of the chord, we're going to go. Alright, so that's an open E, slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. Okay, now from that point, we're going to outline the actual E chord itself, and we're going to fret the 2nd fret of the A string. So we got. Now the next part is a G chord, and we're only going to fret 1 note, which is the lowest string, the E string 3rd fret, or our G note, and then we're going to follow that by an open D and an open G string. Then we're going to go to an A chord. We're going to have an open A string, and then you're going to fret the D 2nd fret and the G 2nd fret. Okay, so that whole first part. That gets us to an octave part, which we're going to go on the A and the G strings, 5 and 7, 6 and 8, and then 7 and 9. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to hit a low E string, and this is where we're going to shift to E minor pentatonic. Now, you could just as easily play something in A minor here, because that's in the key as well. But a cool trick is when a chord progression has a chord where they hang on it a long time. In this case, it's kind of just a group of notes, right? And the bass player is just playing single notes, not really identifying a chord per se, E minor, E major, whatever. So we're getting just that sound. A cool thing to do in that particular instance of a song would be to play in the key of the chord. So in this case, we're in E minor. So what we can do is pull a unison bend. So we're going to go, we're going to hit down, up, down, up, and then I'm going to come and grab this unison bend. Now both of those notes are in A minor as well, so again it would work. 4th positions right there. Okay? Now I'm going to do that again, and now I'm going to hit a riff like that, where we're going to grab the 15th fret of the B, the 14th fret of the G, and I'm going to bend up the G 14th fret 3 times. Now make sure you're hitting both the G and the B at the same time. Again, we're going for that kind of unison bend thing. So we got. And then we go through that whole shift again. Okay? Now this time I'm going to do something a little bit different, where we're going to actually play the notes out of the E minor pentatonic position 1. Okay, so what I did was on the 15th fret of the B string, and then I jump to the high E string 12th fret, and I do that twice. Now I'm going to come back in, so I'm actually going to be hitting this E note 2 times in a row. So after I do it once, then I'm going to come back to it and start my riff. So that's going to be 12th fret E, pull off 15 to 12 on the B. So we got. Now I'm going to bend up on the 14th fret G and grab the B note and the E note, the 12th fret of the B and the E. So. And then I'm going to pull off. So we got pull off 15 to 12. Go to G14. Okay, so we got. And now I'm going to go back up to the 14th fret of the G, and then come back to the 12th fret. So you bend up, down. Right, we're already familiar with this type of a lick by now. So again, we're just using it in a different spot, tweaking the notes a little bit, making it a whole nother riff. Okay, so all right, so let's break down that whole riff along with the track. Here we go. All right, let's do it one more time. Here we go. Alright, so again, playing in that pocket of that new feel, it's tough. It's not an easy thing. So let's bear in mind that, you know, it could take us a little bit to get that feel. Again, like we're going to do in other parts of the video, you can always play the riffs slower. Play it at half the tempo and just kind of, you know, just do what you can. So if we were playing over that groove, it doesn't have to be the exact same riff. Learn the riff that I show you and then try your own riff, or try to do as much as you can at any given time because of the level that you're at. So if you're not at this level where you can play the stuff up to speed, break it down, make the riff simpler, you know, stick with those, that kind of stuff, and move on. And then as you get quicker and quicker and more familiar with the riffs, then of course in time they'll come quicker and quicker and get smoother and smoother. So let's do a couple more.